Can we talk about how this is probably the strongest version of the Hulk there's been since the World War Hulk? Now, guys, excluding things like the Hulk ship Enterprise, why do I think that this is one of the strongest Hulks that there has ever been? Well, if I'm gonna be honest, it's because of the events of not only the Immortal Hulk and how immediately after his resurrection, all of his so-called friends just kept on trying, emphasis on trying, to jump his ass without even really giving him a chance to explain anything that's going on. So already off the rip, Immortal Hulk showed up that regardless as to whatever's going on with the Hulk, everybody else on the planet is going to see him as a threat to be taken down before anything else can happen. But to really understand why I say this dude's probably the strongest Hulk we've ever seen is really because of the events that took place within the Hulk ship Enterprise story. See, for those of you guys who do not know, the last Hulk story that came out before this was a story called the Starship Hulk, or what I like to call the Hulk ship Enterprise. I've got an entire playlist if you want to get caught up on that, go check that. But in this story, guys, Bruce Banner does some incredibly messed up stuff to the Hulk, all because of a moment in El Paso when Bruce Banner lost control and literally ripped apart like 15 dudes. He blamed it on the Hulk's anger. And well, at this point, Bruce Banner's like, yo, screw this guy. So what Bruce Banner does is goes to AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics, steals a whole bunch of technology, celestial technology, and he uses all of that and implants it into the Hulk, making his outside stronger and more durable, and breaking his mind into 3 specific parts. One part being a maze, which pretty much makes it all but impossible for pretty much any telepath to get in his head. The second part being a command deck, or specifically this chair. This chair has a lever that can essentially go from 1 to 10, making the Hulk as angry as he needs to be for any point in time. And we know the angrier the Hulk gets. And the third part is the engine room, a place where Bruce Banner has trapped the Hulk's psyche. And when Bruce Banner turns up the lever in the engine room, depending on what stage it is, depends on the enemies that the Hulk has to fight. As we see, stage 6 means the Hulk fighting people like Mephisto and Dormammu out here. And even though the Hulk would rip through this shit, he's still in his own mind and his own body being tortured by a guy who wanted to control his body because he felt like he could put better use out of it than the Hulk could. And the Hulk even tells Bruce Banner how he feels about all that shit. He is not happy. If I'm gonna be honest, I can't think of anything that would make me angrier than somebody trying to torture me in my mind to control my body to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Which is the reason why I say